Dre, one day you were crying, the next day, yeah.
Say less.
What you saying? I don't understand.
I hear you. But it's just one game.
Yeah, I see. See mine.
Girl, you so fall in love again. Sheesh. Get it, my favorite rush. You talkative, ain't gotta say too much. Be quiet. Who got some grapes? I'm trying to. I'm all ball for these. Get it. Not complicated.
You have to look at his defense. But Big Baby had that team. Big Baby went 19-0 with that team. Man, that whole team is good. I tell you what, anybody be willing to trade with you.
Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got,
What running back?
say less.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Giants going up against the Cowboys.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, I got Kareem Hunt. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, we can do something. Let me, I use Kareem Hunt as my third dog back because he running all this shit is good.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Again, it's Elliott. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Say that again now. Oh, if they make you mad, you'll get rid of them.
Prescott from the gun.
I don't believe
Left
that.
side complete. That's Cannon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They wanted it every position. We just saw some linebackers sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Page. And that is incomplete.
I'd say that qualifies as a pretty darn good opening series. Get them into 3rd and long, get them out of their comfort zone, and guess what? Get your crowd into it early, too.
Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Bears, the 2016 NFL Draft. Floyd is a lengthy outside linebacker at 6'6", 244 pounds.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Prescott to throw on fourth. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cannon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Okay, this thing that you sitting here is about the combine.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Okay.
On the counter, Elliott. And he's got some space here. Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Okay, I see the okay, you say the second video?
That's it, sports. Almost live. 2016 NFL Draft. Presentation. Defensive end / outside linebacker from Georgia. Leonard Boyd was selected number 9 by the Chicago Bears.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Time running out here on the play clock. On third down. That's Bailey. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
We've seen this offense go for it on fourth down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
We certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. Throwing to start the drive. Page. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Now, what I
and on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I will.
Not going to be able to push this forward.
And then the thing about it, dude, you know, it's really, first of all, you see 3 rush. First of all, 3 is rush. You see that in the clip. Then the next thing you hear the man saying,
and he didn't get there. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out.
You hear the man saying pass rush.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They start on the ground with Elliott. They find some open field here. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Play clock winding down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo.
Yeah,
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Yeah.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. But if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, what you want for Pyramid and running back?
It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard
I'm Seattle.
attempt.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dre. Yeah, I trade you.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar.
I trade you Kareem Hunt.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So just remember.
Anticipation, here's the D-line sandwiches together. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Looking to throw. Page. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hey, Blum. Yeah. You see the
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Oh, what trade is that? Oh, with you? No, let me go to it.
Back to throw. Page. Now he's forced. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Malik Collins able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Yeah.
Here's Brad Wing now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And here's a very low line drive.
Let me look at
taken just inside the 40-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so
skilled
that's good. From distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Yeah.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
What I'm looking at. What am I at? I really want to let I want to let I'm about to think of that one. That's not what I need more than 15 seconds.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in the running game.
Yeah,
make the guys carrying the ball very
I got
happy.
right. Yeah.
The Cowboys on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
What about Willie Jackson? Coming back, Willie Jackson.
Here's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the
He's 99. Hold on, let me go to my coming back. 99 zone. 91 man coverage. 92 speed. 93 acceleration.
Try and get him through the air, but they run successful.
Oh, I guess he used to play with the hold up, where's he out at?
Out comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will hit just beyond the goal
6
line.
foot, you couldn't start him. 92 speed, 93 acceleration.
Offense now as they get ready to take over.
90 man coverage, 99.
On the last drive, no points on the scoreboard. A little soul searching now.
I would say so.
What the
They
hell?
need to help out their defense a little
Wait a
bit.
minute, hold up, let me. Dude, don't be pressing me.
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
You try to press
Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And it's a terrific return.
I know.
He's going to have him set first and goal about the 6-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They got to go out there on sudden change.
What's the speed? 86, 90.
Field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
All right. That go good with Frank Clark. Yeah, but I can't play all the superstars. I got 3 superstars on left hand. I'm so bad.
It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now.
Instead of coming right back to the running play, can't get to me. Shit.
What I'm talking about, I got players that I like to play on my team that I can't even get in the game because we got a 99 person.
Yeah. Let me look at mine. If I got rid of him, who can see
and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Yeah.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Cowboys on 3rd down.
No, dude, I can't.
0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
I know what happened. I'm just fool. Dude, hold off on doing him. Just hold. If you find somebody better, then go ahead. But like I said, I need to think about.
A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Look on my team for that running back.
It's up and good, and that
Man, you have
the
nothing.
lead to 10-zip.
Let's do the guy that you just played. And I'm telling you, he ain't sitting you Myles Garrett, and he might play you in the playoffs. So.
They will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball
Hey,
now.
look on Seattle, and we'll do the running back for the running back.
Give the quarterback some
See what happens.
Drake. I say, go to Seattle. I trade you Hunt for, let me get on the Tigers. I'm on the line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
For that running back,
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Pyramid.
Jeff Heath. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I'm going to send you the trade. You can either accept it or not. I'll send it to you. No, that's all right. I'm not going to do that because that's my third down. Hold on. Let me see something.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. These guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
All right. Well, 83. Oh, I can use him. Oh, he's better catch. Yeah, I'll send you Kareem Hunt. I'm going to send you the trade. You can look at it.
Very good field position. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Oh, it is? When you look at what running back you can get that you like that loose.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Dude, let me know what he's giving you, and I'm like, damn, I just don't. Let me see. Let me. I'm more deep. Let me try to pressure me. Duke.
A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, well, you don't have shit. No.
Buying time to his left.
You don't have shit.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Impact with impact. That's all it is. Impact. 84.
I can't do that. That's my dog, man. There you go. Yeah, there.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling.
Let me look at your D-tap.
Catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
That's fielded in the end zone. Here's the Giant offense now.
What you want for that Ashawn Robinson?
Interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see.
I don't have Myers there. Go on Seattle and look. Tell me what you want.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
My D tackle will be just like what you already got. So you said actually what you want from him.
The tight end in motion.
No. I'm talking about, go look at Seattle. I'm talking about Ashawn Sean Robinson.
Here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this up over the 25.
I'll be right back.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. The first throw for the backup, Davis Webb. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Let me find out who have
and that's what you're thinking. I believe that's exactly what they're
like
thinking in this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one
yeah.
To the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was looking to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Listen,
I got 5. Okay. Oh, that's him. Okay.
Bird is slow. He ain't catching nobody.
That's okay.
And I got somebody trying to do the same thing.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Let me go to the line.
5. And all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
For Ramsey. And what's the free safety? I mean, what safety you talking about?
His name Paul Cole.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far.
No, bro.
Here it's 3rd and 3.
Nah, he probably walked up, but he's fine too. I was about to say
2
Josh
minutes to
Jones.
go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively.
Let me see him
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I have some big tackles that's 99, but they power is better than yours.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
99.
And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get
I got a 99 with
make sure your team is set before you begin your
power
cadence.
at 93. Then I got a 98 with a same power as yours, 85. The only thing that does not. Well, let me go see something.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation.
Let me see. I gotta see what they are because in my division I play guys that run the ball a lot, so I have to run stop and tackle.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I'll move.
And the punt team on there as this one set away.
You got everything.
Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And now out come the Giants. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And now here's a carry heading left. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in court. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The defensive end.
Yeah, I don't, I see that. I'm going to leave, because I'm going to get off here in a minute, now, about the next hour. I'm going to let Finesse and Hellcat, hit up the Hellcat and Green Bay Pack and tell them to look at that video above. Still looking. Other than that D tackle, I was looking at the linebacker, but then a really shredded linebacker. Well,
on 2nd down, Elliott, and an alley to run, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, there had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to...
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, Gerard Davis and that D tackle.
Number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That D tackle.
And he's able to get it across the 20
Sean Robinson.
by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back.
Yeah, I played mine.
Just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
And you know, Odell Beckham, number 3, and who you want?
Tape a few times and made some adjustments. On second down, Perkins. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
You want my best.
So it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Okay, give me that linebacker and the D tackle for who you want.
He fights through. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations.
No, I'm
and
not
then having
passing.
to execute, isn't it?
I might be playing you in the playoffs.
Don't let them get there. They rallied and made the tackle.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll...
Yeah. But I like to get it with you because yeah. I give you Willie Jackson.
Field position.
Now, my other wide receiver is faster than the rest of them on this. Well, let me think about it, and, you know, if it work out, we do it in week 3. We got time. But I like how you trade. You don't mind biting that bullet.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Ten yards still left on second down. Prescott to throw it. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a third down. To Elliott. Here's Prescott being chased out left. A swing pass caught, and he doesn't quite make it. They takes it all the way down to the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The game dies over. It ain't over, bro.
Man, the game not over with. How you expect you gonna win in the bid?
And now a 1st down following that long game. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's
How
going
you
to touch
doing
the
his
football,
XP
they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Looking to get the ground game going with Stewart. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll send Williams in motion right. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
And he motions the wide receiver. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down following the run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Shepard.
Gotcha.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Page. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Prescott now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott now. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Page looking for Shepard deep. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The awareness stuff.
He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you.
My corner and safety, their awareness is up on that.
This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Yeah, but they're going to play it, though.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So it'll be first down here after the run. The play clock's running down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. They haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think
but he ran past him, though. You see him run past him.
Isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me?
That's all I need.
Can I create a penalty
and I drilled it. If I didn't damn put some around it,
get
he
that
got
yardage
that separation.
downfield?
He ain't going.
Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. They'll need to get the play off quickly. A second down throw for Prescott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Time running out here on the play clock. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 7.
They're not go outside. Hey, I need to go back outside, bro.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. From the gun on third down, Page. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And out now come the Cowboys.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back now here on EA Sports. Here's Prescott.
Didn't mean to throw that over there.
It'll be intercepted. Picked
Didn't
by
mean to throw
Darian
that over
Thompson.
there. The wrong down. Flip the play to the wrong
But that's
side.
just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
Wide open touchdown.
Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Following the fumble recovery. Page to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Perkins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
To throw on 2nd down, Page. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Page. Open man right side is Ingram. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Giants on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's Perkins on first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. From the gun, Page. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Giants on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Page. The swing pass caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He did what?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Here. You think he's going to get reelected, man? That's crazy.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythemer Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
I don't know.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Play clock winding down. 3rd and long for Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 7. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. On 1st down, Page finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
To throw on 2nd down, Page. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, Page. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The Giants on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Page. And that's caught inside the 35. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
throwing on first down. Page. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The give is to Elliott. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe
I'm
someone
gonna say that W on that side over there.
and
We'll take
continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A give to Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
You want to talk though? I got 2 minutes. I'll be finished 1 second.
2nd down, 8.
Come on.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. A big run that time by Elliott. 42 yards on the ground. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
Now they'll let Olawale have a crack at it. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Ball on the 3, 3rd down and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the right hash, a bit of a tight angle. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs here. Back to throw. Page. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw again. Page. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Good game, Don Rope.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match.